guys, my name is Juhita and today I'm going to read a story for you. The name of the story is Mangoes and Mischief. The author is Sridevi Gopakumar and the illustrator is Sahitya Rani. So let's start. The summer holidays were finally here. No more school. All the trees in the village were filled with fruits and flowers. Malu and Moidutti spent every day playing marbles, flying kites, and fishing in ponds. One day, Moidutti, who loved mangoes more than anything in the world, no longer wanted to play. I can't think of anything but mangoes, Malu, he sighed. How I wish I could have a few. Well, come on then, said Malu as she ran up to a mango tree. Let's see if we can get a few mangoes. She picked up a pebble from the ground and peered up to the treetops. Then she narrowed her eyes, stuck her tongue out, bent a little, leaned back and threw the pebble high into the tree. Ow! Ayo! Who dares to throw stones at Mangasura? Moidutti shrieked and hid behind the tree. Malu gasped and looked around, but there was nobody else around. So where did that voice come from? Where are you looking, you silly girl? I'm here, yelled somebody from the treetop. There was a rustling among the leaves and thud! A demon landed in front of them. You, he cried, pointing towards Moidutti. I'll teach you to steal from me. I may be short, I may be fat, my ugliness may stun, but Mangasura is my name, and I'm second to none. Here's a little something to make you wan and bleak. You'll be spitting little mangoes every time you speak. What? Cried Moidutti, and out popped a tiny green mango from his mouth. Wah! He bawled, spraying baby mangoes everywhere. Make it stop, Malu! Wah! Please, Mangasura, pleaded Malu. It was I who threw that stone at you. Please don't curse Moidutti like this. We'll do anything to set things right. Anything? You said you would do anything? Asked Mangasura. Yes, of course. We will do anything to make this stop, cried Malu. Anything at all? Wailed Moidutti. Said Mangasura. Maybe there is something you can do for me after all. I munch on fresh, delicious mangoes all summer long, but I crave the mangoes that have been magically transformed by humans. Perfect pieces of pure, plunged in chili powder and salt. Slices of sweet, sun-dried safeda soaked with the scent of summer. Cool clay kulhards of lip-smacking langda lassi. Bits of baby mangoes bobbing in bottles of brine. I could go on and on. Mangasura paused, lost in delicious daydreams. Then he shook his head and turned towards the children. Bring me all the mango dishes you can find. Only then will I reverse the curse. So Malu and Moidutti ran off to see what they could do, and they found mangoes everywhere, from wedding feasts to roadside vendors, in Moidutti's home, and in Malu's home. By sundown, Moidutti and Malu had arranged a feast for Mangasura. There were mango dishes of every kind, sweet, salty, spicy and savory. Pickles and papads, murabba and milkshake, amras and ampanna. It was a feast of mangoes. Mangasura gorged on everything. He slurped and scrunched and chewed and chuckled his way through plates of delicious food. Nothing was forgotten or wasted. When Mangasura had finally licked the plates and his fingers clean, he got to his feet and rubbed his hands together. Then, as a strong breeze whipped through the trees, Mangasura said, I've had a feud, I've had my fun, I've even had my food. In fact, I think I may have eaten far more than I should. The two of you now surely rue the mischief you have brewed. So here and now this mango mood I hereby do conclude. Did it work? Cried Moidutti. Look, Moidutti, gasped Malu. You are no longer spitting mangoes when you speak. The curse has been reversed. So what would you like to do now, my boy? Asked Mangasura. Would you like a few lovely ripe mangoes to take home with you? No, thank you. I may have had my fill of mangoes for now, laughed Moidutti. M for mangoes. It is not just Mangasura who would do anything for mangoes. Through the centuries, mangoes have shaped trade routes, played roles in love stories, and even caused wars. Mangoes were first grown in India around 4000 years ago, although the West world stated up only 400 years ago. Kerala, where Malu and Moidutti are from, is credited with giving the mango its English name. Portuguese traders were so enchanted by the Malayali manga that they transported it to Europe and called it mango. Mughals, Marathas, Mauryas, and other rulers were all enchanted by the king of fruits, the mango. And they encouraged the creation of new varieties of mangoes, many of which Mangasura enjoyed in his mango feast. In fact, Alauddin Khilji is said to have once held a feast in Sivana Fort in Rajasthan, where his guests were served only mangoes in different forms. So this was the story. I hope you guys liked it. Thank you.